What happens now that Queen Elizabeth II of England has died? Today we're going to be taking a look at the consequences and the changes of the death of the Queen. I'm your host Teague Smith, and let's jump right into things. Now, first you'll notice I've dropped the music for today because today isn't a happy day, really. We are in the second day currently of mourning the loss of Queen Elizabeth II, and with that comes many changes that I'm going to talk about today. Now, I'm not here to talk about any controversy or any drama surrounding the situation. Today, I just want to go back to my good old days, make some informative, witty commentary on events that have gone down. Now, recently, obviously, as we know, yesterday on the 8th of September, the Queen passed away from England. Now, almost instantly, as soon as this happened, His Majesty King Charles III will be announced as obviously the new ruler, as you can tell by the name. I say ruler, I mean king. Now, it's unlikely that he's going to be bringing back any partying like King Charles II. However, he is now in his position, and obviously that is his first role now to take up King of England and, of course, United Kingdom. Now, what's going to happen first with the Queen is there will obviously be 9 days of mourning, and obviously we're currently on the second day of that, and then of course on the 9th day will be the Queen's funeral. It is likely that during this period everyone will have the day off to mourn the Queen, and obviously her casket will be available for people to visit, I believe, at some point. I'm not entirely sure what day this is going to be on. Obviously, that's going to be there. Now, the second thing that is going to happen is there's going to be a few changes, obviously, I want to talk about. Now, many will be aware of the national anthem of the United Kingdom being God Save the Queen. That is, of course, going to be changed to God Save the King now, with King Charles II, I'm not used to it all, King Charles II in charge. Along with that, the same with any, of course, any Royal Navy ship named as Her Majesty's ship will now be changed to His Majesty's ship, but it will still be HMS. Of course, anything else which is involved with the Queen pretty much has Her Majesty's ... will now be changed to His Majesty's ... unless it's an official name that's meant to be there. Along with that, currency will be changed in the UK. Now, obviously, a lot of you are probably wondering, well, we only had the new currency recently. That does not mean that the currency is going to be swapped out or made irrelevant or redundant or anything in any way. All it means is that gradually, over time, new money will now have the print of King Charles III on instead. Obviously, this has been prepared from ages ago, so it's not like it's going to take ages to be in implementation. In fact, new currency is already being made in this way. So gradually you'll see this go on, you'll see more and more currency with, of course, King Charles III's face on. And it will obviously, over time, gradually be collected by banks and exchanged out. But that doesn't mean that we won't be seeing Queen Elizabeth II's face on money disappear anytime soon. Now, obviously, I do just want to talk about a few of the changes that might happen, obviously. In terms of what's going to happen in the country, there's not going to be a lot of things that are going to change. Obviously, the order of the monarchy is still going to go down, as it will do. However, relations with other countries could greatly be affected, including the stability of the Commonwealth and, of course, relations with other nations such as Canada, New Zealand and Australia. Not only that, but relations with other countries which were tied with the Queen and the royal family, such as Qatar, could also be affected in a way. Now, the main thing I want everyone to know is obviously this isn't going to mean the end of the world because the Queen has died, in no way. She has been the longest ruling monarch of this country. And obviously she died at the age of 96, and it's very likely that she will remain the longest reigning monarch for a very long time, probably longer than my own lifetime and many others in the generations to come. However, it's important to note that I know all the controversy has sparked out and people saying she's colonised and whatnot. I'm not here to talk about that today. I just want people to know that, you know, she has died now. It's a time for us to mourn a loss of a monarch of this country. And as a citizen of the United Kingdom and England, as obviously I don't know the Queen personally, it's with great sadness that we've had to see a monarch pass away. And hopefully things will go just smoothly and she'll be able to rest in peace knowing that she has done so much for this country. I would just like to take a moment of silence, really. I'm not really going to continue this video much longer than 10 minutes, but I do just would like to say to everyone, give a moment of silence, even if the Queen had nothing to do with your country, even if you live across the pond in America or somewhere in the middle of Europe, which doesn't really have much of an impact on you. It's a great loss for the United Kingdom, and a bit of a tragedy, really, that she's gone. But times do change, and unfortunately death is something that we all must come to terms with, even with the rulers of our own country. What should be known, though, is that despite this, the Queen would want us to carry on and do what we do best and live normal, happy lives, and know that she made such a difference to this proud and glorious nation. I hope you all had a wonderful time watching this video, and I hope to see you all in the next one. And God save the King.